Hi, welcome to Purity Tire Talk Time. I'm Tab.
And I'm Bryn.
Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're here to talk to you about Natracare panty liners and Natracare pads. You're probably wondering, well, okay, what's the difference between like You by Kotex, Kotex Always? What's the difference? Well, did you know that in You by Kotex, Kotex Always, other brands, they have chemicals in them that can cause you to be irritable, and it can cause you to be infertile, and they make you bleed more? But Natracare is made out of 100% organic cotton. So there's no chemicals, it's breathable, there's no plastic, perfume-free, natural minerals, totally chlorine-free. These are great. They're organic and they're 90% biodegradable. So when you throw them away, they're actually going to disintegrate, not be like just hanging out in the junkyard for like 20 years. And then be gross. So not only these are great for you, they're great for the environment. So, is it clear? Well, these are the natural ultra pads, and these are the natural panty liners. I have a very light flow, so I didn't get any of the high absorbency ones. So here's the pad itself. With the ultra pad comes with little wings. You're like, ultra? I don't need an ultra. Well, this is a really thin pad. It has little tiny wings. It's just like a regular pad. Only, if you can kind of see here, this texture on it. It's kind of like, you can pull it. It's really breathable cotton. So I'm going to compare this with some other name brand pads. Here's You by Kotex Tween Pad. You can see that. It's like, this wings out. It's basically the same. Only this is a little thicker. It's a little more absorbency. But they're like the same length. This is a little thinner. These tend to be on the longer, thinner side. So if you're kind of a lean person, that's great. And yeah. So if you can see, the sticky, it only comes up to here on the pad. So if you wanted, you could chop it off. So this is a thicker pad, but you can see the size of it is pretty much the same. This is, I would say, pretty close to its equivalent. This is a always? Yeah. This is an always pad compared to this one. See? You can see that, yeah. So they're about the same length. This is just a little thinner as usual. And this is about the same absorbency. So if you have this pad and you like this pad, but you want a little thinner or you want organic, this is probably the pad for you. Now this, I don't really think is good to show you, but might as well, as long as you have this pad. This is like a overnighter or a, what's it called?
Heavy.
No. Postpartum.
Right.
Or like a postpartum pad. So this is really, if you have this pad, you probably do not, if you need this pad, like during the night, you probably don't want to use this pad. I'll get the lighter pad. But if you have it, you can compare the size. You know, it's a normal pad size. If anything, it's like thinner. It's like the thickness of like a You by Kotex pad. It's like exactly the same. Now these are a little shorter, for sure, you know, but these are thick all the way to the top. Well, these thin out, you know, so it's really just actually gonna absorb a little more in the back if you tend to like, it happens to me. So yeah. And I don't know what pad this is. It was just in our like drawer. But if you know what brand pad this is, lucky you, you can tell me. And I would say this is its closest equivalent. The same. Pretty much the same thickness. And almost the same width except for on the very top. So, Natracare. Right, I had no idea. Okay, and here is... Okay. And here's the panty liner. So, we're comparing this panty liner to the U by Kotex panty liner. These are pretty much similar, except the fact that this has a little, like, streak in the middle where the pad is. This is all pad. But this is a little bit thicker. It's a little bit thicker. So, the reason these are going to tend to be a little, like, more fabric-y feeling is because they don't have that diaper stuff. And these won't smell, you know, because they're not, like, these chemicals. So, just, they're really soft. I'm telling you, they're super soft. And here it is compared to the U by Kotex pad, which is, like, it's like its size equivalent, but not as absorbency equivalent. This is a line, this is a pad. But if you like this pad size, you're like, I want a liner this size, too. You can get this. Yeah. You're going to see this a little bit thicker. So, yeah, that is the Natracare pads. And if you're interested in, like, green pads, which I am, these are great for the environment and great for you. So I really suggest getting these. They're amazing. They really are amazing. Fern discovered them and I had to buy some. So they're really amazing. Yeah. I hope you try them because they don't cost any more than regular pads do. Maybe a little bit more, but think you're saving the planet. If you really want to save the planet and you're really like, you know, green conscience, like the wall behind us, then I would suggest you looking into RUMPS, capital RUMPS. That stands for reusable menstrual products. Do we have one for this? No. Sorry, it's in the wash. But it's a reusable pad that you can make out of fabric, and I'll make a video on how to make them, actually. You can make your own or you can buy them. So look up reusable menstrual pads. That's another video, though. So thank you for watching our review on Natracare pads and panty liners. Yay! I really hope you try them because they are awesome. And I have one more thing before we go. I was wondering if people would comment below, what's your most embarrassing period story? And also, has this happened to you? Because it has happened to me. When someone says to you, sorry, my alarm. Has this happened to you that when you're on your period, someone says like, hey, you look really different? I do, you know, and they're like, what is it? I'm like, no idea, no. And I don't know, does it happen to you? Am I just, this person really know me really well? And I'm like, you look so different. Anyways, please comment below and tell me your embarrassing period stories because they make us feel good about ourselves. So. Thanks for watching. Bye.